Hello, welcome to Leg Raises and Rambling. Today's day 29, which is pretty much the full month, because I missed a day. Went from June 2nd to July 1st. We did it. Just minus a day. I'm going to reflect on this journey, I think, and do my leg raises. I already did a set of 10, but I decided to start over because that's my process. I don't know. I hope you're well. So, what have I learned in this month? I've learned that I prefer you over by the banana, I don't have bananas today, but you're by where the bananas go. Very tired today. You know what? I'm doing the thing where I'm like, I am doing the thing. Oh my God, the sounds are killing me, dude. I got to turn off the coffee. I'm actually going to pour myself some. Would you like some? No? I don't blame you. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know. Per usual, I had a lot of things on my mind before I started this video, and now I am losing it. But also, I was up for legit like 27 or 28 hours yesterday. So it was 20, I still only slept 4 hours, which sucks. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help. But that's the part so I wanted to talk about like some of my thoughts about doing this for 30 days and what I plan to do going forward. The point, because this is actually probably kind of a good day to do this because I'm so tired. One of the main things when people talk about being consistent with something is showing up regardless of how you feel, right? And for me, this is super easy. There's the 3 of you guys that subscribed. I assume that those of you that subscribed did so out of pity. You like saw my videos and were like, I'll just this fucking schmuck subscribe, throw him a bone. Gross. I actually don't feel a lot of relief. That's the thing is like I feel like I'm supposed to feel relief right now. I don't feel a lot of relief. But I think that sometimes it takes a fucking day or two to settle in. I don't have to do an ad for the rest of the year. I have a couple other lined up, but I told them, listen, I know that you're interested in my ad. I'm going to stop talking about it. It feels good to not have to do them technically, but I need the money. But I love just thinking about just making videos. Oh, just making videos and not worrying about an ad. Oh, oh, no brand deals. Oh, the thing with the brand deals, I am going to talk about it because after this process, after filming here, while going through it and having this documentation, I'm realizing that I don't need to I put a lot of pressure on myself, and the thing that I ended up using was the first because I had 2 days of resistance. I didn't want to fucking do it. And then I was laying in bed and I was like, why am I experiencing so much resistance to this? Maybe if you don't do ad work, maybe just, thinking of a fucking any project, right? And you're going I don't want to do that fucking project, dude. And then you finally do it and it's over and you feel good. But knowing I have to do this again, wait a second. Let me start. No, if you think to yourself, how can I approach this project in a fun way, in a way that I want to, that changes it? It can be hard to do that depending, obviously the project depends on the project, but this is my channel. I get to say what I want. It's just that over the years, for whatever reason, when I see the talking points, like a brand will give me talking points, and from the very beginning, I was like, I must say these talking points, all of them. I gotta say them all. And finally, I was like I said, 2 weeks ago, I was laying in bed and I was like, why am I experiencing? So then I just got in front of the fucking camera and I just improvised. I didn't look at much of shit. I was just fucking because I had done this. I've worked with this brand for fucking 5 years. I know the talking points, dude. They do change them a little bit for fucking whatever sales going on or whatever fucking new thing they're promoting, So you got to check that, but otherwise, I know what the fuck I know what they're doing, I know what they're about. So, it is my hope that I have actually learned this time. Because, again, I was drinking throughout a lot of the other, not while I was filming these ads, but just in a tornado of my own shit. When I started taking brand deals. And now there's still a bunch of rubble. There's a lot of rubble from my tornado of the past 6 years. But I'm slowly sweeping. I'm slowly starting to see some clean areas. And I think this might be that's the biggest conundrum, or not conundrum, but my question to myself is is this something you need to give up, or can you work through it? And I think I can work through it. There's two things. One, I'll get to the leg raises. I know that you're make with the leg raises. I want to see your feet. I've got 3 subscribers on this channel. It says 4. One of those is me. I've got 3 subscribers, and I assume it's pity. You want to see feet and more pity. There's no one that's just entertained by me. But that's my hope, is that you go, yeah, I get it. I get what's going on here. That's my hope, is that you understand what's going on here. Because nobody fucking, show me another, if there's another YouTube channel where you're because I don't mean to be I'm so fucking different. I'm doing things different, bro. But it's when I look at YouTube, when I go on YouTube, I'm here's me on YouTube. I'm scrolling, right? Or let's do it like this because I'm on my phone and not using a fucking mouse. I'm scrolling. Wait, let me start over. This is me on YouTube. No. Ew, fuck. No. Ugh, God. I fucking... X. No. Get it? So, the point that I'm trying to make, I'm not saying that, this channel's so much better than all those. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not above that stuff. It's just, that's the feeling that I get while I'm... Not for me. Okay, let's say that. This is much more mature. Not for me. But the point I'm trying to make is if you genuinely have come across more channels like this where people are just fucking, maybe that's what it is that it's most people come to YouTube to, I think I already said this in another video, most people come to YouTube to be entertained or see, whereas this is just, I'm literally just, I should just be having this conversation with a person in real life, and I'm just nah. I'll have this conversation with someone in real life as well as with the camera. Anyway, dude, I don't know if that made sense. I lost my train of thought. Fuck. The two things that I can take moving forward from this experience is it will probably take me 2 weeks it'll probably take me 2 weeks to put a video up with an ad on it. It takes me a week to do the ad, and it takes me a week to do the video. That's just good to have in my head as an expectation, because every single time I go, I'm going to be able to get this done like that, and it never happens. The second thing is I can make it fun, dude. I don't got to write a script. Fuck that shit. Fuck scripts, dude. Fuck 2026 YouTube, dude. Everyone, like, as soon as I turn on YouTube, I'm just like, okay, so you're reading to me and you're staring with blank eyes that, like, at least for me, as soon as I see someone that I go, oh, okay, I know that you're reading a script. As soon as I see that, I'm like, I just check out. I'm irritated because I'm just like, I'm not here. I stopped watching fucking TV because I was more interested in seeing the emotions and real shit from people's faces on YouTube. And then people on YouTube now, it's like even more like fucking to me. And I'm fucking neurotic, okay? I will say over and over again, I'm not above the other people on YouTube. Maybe a little bit here and there. It depends. I don't know them. I could be a little bit. They could have done some nasty shit. Well, so have I. I'm not above them. All I am doing is sharing my experience, which is that of like fucking discomfort and like distrust. Okay, I'm getting too serious. This is too serious. So yeah, my takeaway from this whole ad situation this time around, we'll see if I learn. I don't. I almost never learn anything, ever. I don't know if the tornado analogy was bullshit or not, because I just feel like I never learn, dude. I feel like I never learn. But I do also think that there is some truth to the tornado analogy, because it's so hard to see. Like, there's so much rubble, but like there's so much shit that it's like when you do start slowly clearing this stuff out. Anyway, dude, as far as this channel goes, we'll see. We'll see what happens for the next 30 days. I want definitely after this challenge, I want the next 30 days to be less challenge-y. I just want to upload something. So if you're actually watching to someone for the July, I'm thinking that I'm going to try to keep every video to, well, no rules. But in my head, this is not a rule, but in my head I want to, nope, not going to say it out loud. Not going to say it. No rules. I want to do whatever I feel like doing that day. We'll see how that goes. Even if it's like, I feel like it's just super unhinged, but it's like I'm looking at my fucking canola oil over there, and it's like, even if it was just a video of the canola oil, it's like that, it feels good. Like, it feels unhinged, and I am a little bit, but I just like the idea of people, like YouTube being a documentation of people, I guess. So I don't know if anyone watched these 30 days. All of the views on these videos are from me mostly. And like I said, this is kind of a documentation for me. So I am like, what did I say that 2 weeks ago? Oh yeah, I did say that. Like, it is, I feel like it might be a bad sign that if I were to start getting more subscribers, I would probably act differently. I think that's probably, maybe it's not a bad sign. Maybe that's just normal. But maybe not though. Maybe let me imagine I have 1 million subscribers on this channel. Yeah, nope. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you. Isn't it ironic how you get more done when you slow down? think more clearly, communicate more clearly. Being like rushing yourself is like living in a Chinese finger trap. Like when you're rushing, you're just going like this to the Chinese finger trap. You're like, fucking come on. Whereas if you just slow down, going. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, because I was talking about if you're watching this and you're actually interested in what I'm gonna do next. For July, I'm just gonna film whatever I feel like filming that day. It could be this, because I'm compelled to do this every day. I've started a habit, but it's already become. It doesn't matter. I just I like the idea of like seeing a fucking like. I filmed this here. I'll put it on the screen. I filmed this the other day, and I was like, "This is cool. Why the fuck are those like that? Like, did the cement like when they were like cementing this thing, did it start to drip? Like, did the cement start to drip? That's cool as fuck. And that's what I want to do. Is like just that was interesting that day. I filmed it, and then I want to throw it up, maybe talk about it, or even I think there's gonna be in July. There's probably gonna be more. Like I'm not gonna be talking. I'm just gonna be like do 50 leg raises and whatever. I don't know though. I never know what I'm doing. I don't know if I even. What did I say just now? If you're following me and you're interested in what's gonna happen in July, I don't know. I'm never gonna know with this channel. But I hope that it's actually interesting because right now, just because I started saying, like I started imagining you being a real person, I'm like, oh, this is making it a little bit easier. Actually, there might be someone that's actually genuinely interested. Are you fucking nuts too? Or what? All right, that's it. I don't know how many I did because I already did. Listen, I already tried to film this once, and I already did 50, which I've done so many times. That's the challenge for July, which I think was actually a part of my challenge at the beginning of this month. My only goal, let's just go by weeks. Let's just go by weeks. How's that sound? You like that? All right, thanks. Put it. So, for the first week of July, or let's say July 2nd through 7th, is this because I can't control anything? I can't control the world and the universe that I'm like for funsies, for the first week of July, my only goal, aside from this video, is to do one take. The one take week. I would love to do that for the rest of this fucking channel. But one take week, we'll start there and see what happens. Because that was one of the things I forgot about. I have this like, that was one of the things I was thinking about for this channel when I started it. But I need to make like a fucking rule list. There's this awesome list for Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. And while I am not a cartoon, I like the idea of having like 10 rules. Like it has to be one take. It can't be more than 5 minutes. Those are two good rules to start out. Even if it's one take, I can go up to 10 minutes. One take, 10 minutes. That's what I'm going to say for the first week. It doesn't have to be 10 minutes, but it can go up to 10 minutes, and it has to be one take for the first week of July. You heard it here first. If you're watching these, thank you for being here. You're nuts. You're fucking crazy. And I'm not. Woo! Leg raises and rambling comes to a close. I actually, it's kind of interesting. One other thing I'll say is that it is interesting how once you start to do something, there's a bird right on my windowsill. I fucking love birds, dude. So this has never happened before. They've been a symbol to me lately. So, what the fuck was I talking about? Damn fucking birds distract. I was like, one other thing that I'll say here. Shit. Come on. I was saying that I'm gonna do the rules thing, 10-minute videos, one take for the first week. It's not important. And the thing is, I'm going to watch this back. I'm going to go to edit it. And I'm going to watch it back, and then I'm going to fucking... maybe I'll just fucking throw it up. I'll type it out, and I'll throw it up for you. I keep saying throw it up. I'll throw it up. Throw it up. Push the like button and throw it up. Subscribe, please, and throw it up. What are we throwing up? I don't know. What are we throwing up? I don't know. Throw it up. Throw up your hands. Throw it up. Dude. I feel like I'm partially I'm just like a fucking dad, and I'm like embarrassing you. That's what it feels like. Throw it up. Throw up your hands. Throw up your... No, don't stop. Throw it up. Throw it up. Throwing up stuff on the screen. Throw it up. Throwing up stuff on the screen. Throwing stuff up on the screen. Throwing stuff up on the screen. I like throwing stuff up on the screen. Subscribe and... Okay, that's enough. I fucked it up. I fucked it all up. My day's ruined. This is fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I remember. Once you start doing something and it becomes a habit, there's grief when you stop doing that thing. It can be like really small, weird, interesting things. It's the same thing like letting go of like old band t-shirts. I've held on to them for years, and I was like, everyone's like, oh, you should make a quilt or whatever. Fucking no, dude. Nope, not for me. That's fine. You do it. I don't want to do it. That's not for me. I want to let go of things. I want to go. That's in the past, and it doesn't mean that I'm like, this is getting to, I was speaking specifically about the bands. I get sidetracked. Sometimes I get sidetracked a little bit. Grief, right? There's something I was hanging on to. I don't remember. It was something oh, dude, I picked up a... So listen to this, subscriber. I fucking was walking yesterday, just out for a walk by myself, lone wolf in it, and a branch. I don't see trees from here forward. I see no trees, dude. A branch with some leaves on it falls in front of me. I was like, what the... I was so in my head, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I look up, and there is a tree above me, just not in front of me, but it was above, whatever. But and it was just dead. There's no cutting shit up there or nothing. It was just a dead, you could see the branch and how it was dying, where it fell off. And just the odds of that happening. It's weird to see a leaf fall in front of you, let alone a fucking branch, dude. So I picked it up, and I'm just walking with it because I was just looking at it, and I was just kind of walking with it. I was like, I'm going to fucking save this thing. And then as I was walking past other people, I was like, this is kind of crazy. I should probably not hold on to this. But I did anyway. And as I got to my apartment, I was like, should I let go of it? And I was like, I would have to mourn it. I would have to grieve that I'm I had this thing in my hand for a block, or not, 3 blocks or whatever. 2 blocks. And I lost my train of thought. I don't even know if that was the same thing as what I was talking about as far as grief goes. And I also say grief in like a light, like not a serious, like grieving. But it's been grieving and it's, I need to go. I'm all right. Yeah. Now I'm spiraling. All I wanted to say was that it's just all I want to say is that it's interesting to me that like you can kind of like need to grieve anything, or mourn or whatever, let go at least. And I don't even necessarily feel that way. I need to let go right now. I need to leave. What is why can't I stop? I am right now, what you are seeing right now is addictive behavior. I don't have discipline. I can't stop talking right now. I would just keep going. I'm stuck. This is literally the same feeling as I felt when I would be going to the liquor store after fucking 5 days of drinking all. I would be sick. And I would still go and I would be like, I can't not do this. I don't know. I can't. Like, I have no control over myself right now. Ah!